this piece is very abstract in many ways. But nevertheless, you will hear the sort of the essence of this Caribbean rhythm, specifically the clave rhythm, which is a persistent rhythm, like in salsa music. It's a cell that goes ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Oftentimes you won't hear it complete, you'll see a ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, propelling the music. But again, don't expect to hear salsa music or popular music. It's very abstract. But behind all of those complex textures, there's always this sort of Latin essence. I think that basically my music is about inner expression and something very visceral, even if it's very abstract. There's something very visceral about it. And these older pieces in the program, the Schubert and the Beethoven, are in a way very visceral and in the sphere of their own time. So my music shares that. I think is that sort of impulse that comes from within. The blank page is the most terrifying thing for a composer. It's what to do, and so you have to decide how many movements, what's the character of the movements, what's the relationship between the movements, how is this piece going to arch in terms of the whole work, and how are we going to pace the music. And then there are the details of the material itself, and you have to have some kind of grounding. In the case of this piece, was that it's not really atonal, but it's like it has tonal components, but that can also go into sort of more interesting harmonies. So once you get rolling, it becomes easier. But I think all composers, and especially if you want to do your best, you agonize through the process. And if you look at a composer working, you would say, "Oh, that composer is so lazy. What is he doing? He's just there sitting." We are thinking.